Hello, Mason Comet sports fans, and welcome in to Mason High School boys volleyball matchup. Lakota East Thunderhawks, Mason Comets. I'm Ben Holler along with Adam Little. How you doing, Adam?
I'm doing great, Ben. Should be a great GMC matchup. Two pretty even teams. Comets 5-5 on the season. Lakota West 6-7. So it should be a great matchup. And sorry for the delay of the broadcast, having some technical difficulties. But the Comets are currently down 3-6 to the Thunderhawks.
Mason will get another one on that miscue by Lakota East, and also sorry for the camera angle. That will change in the second set, but you're going to have to bear with us for the first set for this camera angle. We know it's not the best as Lorenz is back to serve. His first time checking into the game. Comets down 2. Played by Hill, sent over, and a good block by King. There's going to be a net call. That'll go to Mason. They get within 1.
Yeah, it looks like somebody touched the net on the Thunderhawks side of the ball. Will Burke standing at 6'7", using his big scary body to scare off the Thunderhawk defenders there. And it's going to be Porter Lorenz to serve.
Lorenz serves, Lakota East to the back row, trying to send it over. Played by King over the right side. Habra tries to place perfectly. Good play on the defense from Hubbard, but too powerful on that one. That's Singh, and we have a tie set.
And Lorenz sends that ball to bounds. Really one of the strong suits for the Comets is they're serving Anthony Fago with 13 aces last game against Middletown. So really is one of their stronger. We'll go over to the keys of victory here. They got to adjust to their opponent. Lakota East, a lot tougher of an opponent than Middletown as they last faced. And just like I said before, they're going to keep the hot streak going if their serves, along with Anthony Fago's 13. And they're going to force Lakota East to make the mistakes. And then the last thing is be ready for the heavy hitter and Grant Hubbard, the GMC leader in kills.
Yeah, it's perfectly said, Adam. We go back to that talk about their serves, and that's really when that's the thing you're best at. It's something that's very mental, right? The serves, everyone can play serves perfectly. I mean, these guys have been playing volleyball for 3-4 years now, and it's a mental game. And you hope Mason's really improved on that as their mentality has gone forward. We saw, they maybe in games like Carroll or Sycamore, they maybe got in their heads a little bit too much, and it's really nice to see they've improved on that.
Yeah, and just like you said, great serve there by Bryson King. Looks like the line judge is going to call that out, though. And Comets' lead, or the Lakota East lead, is extended to 2. It'll be Derek Santabria to serve the ball for the Thunderhawks. And the beautiful tip there by Anthony Fago as he just dropped that on the edge of the line.
Yeah, that's Fago. That's what he does, and he really does it all. He's powerful, definitely the highest vertical on this Comet team. But he also has nice touch like you saw there. Just touching it over the line. Nowhere to be found was Lakota East. But Lakota East is going to get one back. Lorenz not able to save it.
Yeah, Lorenz not in his normal spot. The Comets actually just switched their offense to a 5-2. Those of you that aren't as informed about volleyball, that means you're just having 2 setters. Porter Lorenz used to be the sole setter, so now he's getting some back row action as he couldn't get at that dig there.
Yeah, there was one game, I can't remember who it was against. They were away, and Fago was getting called for a lot of lifts, and that's something that's going to mess with you. That's going to get in your head, and I think they just tried to bring another setter in to kind of give him some relief a little bit. And so far it's worked. Lorenz has been playing much better lately.
Yeah, he really has.
Ty Smith plays perfectly. Comets get within 2.
Yeah, Ty Smith, really one of the Swiss Army knives for the Comets. He can do anything. He can play back row. As you saw there, he can get a nice kill in. But he also has a great serve, just pops it in there. So really one of the key weapons for the Comets.
That serve way too long by Habra. And just like that, Lakota East lead grows back to 3. How important, Adam, are these first sets heading forward and setting the tone for the whole match?
I mean, as you said before, they are really important. They do set the tone for the entire match, and it really just shows the momentum and who's really coming out to play and who's just that ball's going to go off the ceiling there. But as I said before, it really just sets the momentum. Great effort there by the Comets as they have 2 dive balls.
There's Hubbard. He placed it perfectly, but they're going to say Touch the antenna, so some discussion between the officials. And they're going to give that one to Mason.
Yeah, just like we said before, it looks like that ball touched the antenna from the powerful hitter, Grant Hubbard. A little conversation with the line judge there, but that's going to be a comment point.
13-10's your score now, as Hubbard wasn't able to place that. Checking into the game now for the Thunderhawks. That's going to be Ian Zek. And a little miscommunication from the Comets. King wasn't sure if that was going over or not. Decides to leave it alone and gives the Dakota East the point.
Yeah, that was a great serve there by Grant Hubbard, not only known for his powerful spikes, but second in the GMC behind Mason's Anthony Fago and aces. So he's really can do every all-around player.
Ty Smith will be back to serve for the Comets. Played Hill with the set, and Hubbard, powerful. Fago's right there, great defense. Over on the right side, Habra. Set coming again. This one's Zek, the lefty. And a nice play by Adam Jeffers. Mason gets the point, 14-12.
Yeah, Adam Jeffers, one of the two middle blockers for the Comets, along with the 6'7" Will Burke. But Adam Jeffers is more of the scoring option there, as Will Burke is more the blocking guy.
It's funny you mention that. I mean, we know, stats haven't been perfectly correct, but Adam Jeffers does lead the league in blocks. But a lot of us might say that the stats are wrong, stuff like that. Burke, definitely two of them, probably the best blocking duo in the league.
Yeah, when you look at the rankings, Will Burke is second, so two Comets headlining the top of the blocks, and as you can see, Will Burke really showing his stripes tonight.
And we're going to head to a break as Mason takes the timeout. They are down 15-12. We're back for some first set action. Comets right out of the timeout, strike first.
Yeah, it's the freshman Ryan Leisman for the Thunderhawks as he serves that ball to bounds. One of two freshmen starting for the Thunderhawks, along with their setter, Carson Hill. And looks like Tyler Smith's going to do the exact same thing the Thunderhawks did as he serves the ball into the net.
Checking in now for the Thunderhawks, that's going to be Nam Guyan. Now it's King on the right side. The lefty uses his right hand. Definitely not as comfortable with that, but places it well. And Burke sends it over. Nice block, team block from the Thunderhawks. And King able to save it. Great defensive play, and they get it over. The set coming. Zek. There's going to be a double fault, as the Thunderhawk and the Comet both made contact with the net. Reserve coming.
Yeah, can't go that under the blind there. Very dangerous play there by Joseph Habra and Nicky Hedrich for the Thunderhawks. As Anthony Fago with the nice set to Bryson King. And Bryson King with the kill. Bryson King really had himself a nice game against Middletown. As I said before, not as tough as an opponent, so it really was a stat-boosting game. But he really did have himself a night. And there we go, Bryson King to serve the ball. And Will Burke, as I said before, using his size to get that block down there for the Comets, closing the gap to only 1 point. It'll be the libero for Lakota East, Derek Santabria to serve the ball. As Ty Smith gets that up. And Anthony Fago with that beautiful spike. But it looks like they're going to call it out. He really just, it's a nice vertical, doesn't he?
Yeah, Fago, like we mentioned earlier, does everything for the Comets defensively and offensively. And he's going to go up again. This time, Thunderhawks able to play it, but not that one from Burke. Comets closed in on that lead a little bit. 18-5 is your current score.
Yeah, Burke really has exploded for the Comets in the past couple games. He has been splitting time with Adam Jeffers, but he has really stepped into that role with another block there by the block assist by Will Burke and Tyler Smith, as Tyler Smith is pumped about that one. It'll be Joseph Haber to serve.
Makes the score 18-6. The set coming. Hubbard with the hammer. And that one not able to stay in. Comets only down one.
Yeah, the Comets slowly keep creeping back in this game. Led in the front by Will Burke and Anthony Fago. Really putting on an offensive production for the Comets. And Anthony Fago with the beautiful spike. But it looks like they're going to call that one out as well.
Played over on the right side. Hubbard just tapped over. Comets weren't ready for it. Able to save it. Fago right side. Off the arm of a Thunderhawk. 19-8.
Anthony Fago tacking on his first kill of the night. A little slow for his normal production, but he still has been a key contributor for the Comets in this one.
Walter back to serve. Hits it over. On the right side, played by King. Fago to Jeffers, slowly tapped. Played by Santa Maria and Hubbard. With a nice swing. Back corner placed by Jeffers. On the left side, Hubbard. And Habra can't contain it. Gets that point total to 20 for East. And they're 5 away from winning their first set.
Yeah, Lakota West really has some heavy hitters on the outside, led by the GMC leader in kills, Grant Hubbard, leading the person in second by 20, so really a big gap there from the Lakota East senior.
Ty Smith on the right side, that one will head right to the net. Not having a chance. East within 4 of that 25 points you win total. Back to serve will be Hill. And plays perfectly. Just gets a tip of the line. And that's something Mason can't afford. It's a very tough play. But unless you're absolutely sure that one's going out, you got to play it. You got to give yourself a chance.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscue by Joseph Haber as he calls that ball out. But he's not wrong about those very often. So if I'm a Comet, I'm trusting Joseph Haber's opinion most of the time.
Oh yeah, Haber's got one of the one of the highest IQs on the team, but one of the highest in the GMC as Lakota East continues their run.
Hey, let's go, boys, got finished, let's go.
23-18 now. Hill will keep his serve.
Yeah, as we said before, Hill, one of the 2 freshmen on this Lakota East roster, so that really is great for the Lakota East future when you know your setter's going to be here for the next 4 years.
It's the setter, it's also the libero, 2 freshmen. And not only 2 freshmen on the team, but 2 freshmen starting. As Comets try to put a stop to this Thunderhawk run and make a comeback. Fago on the serve. Fago can't get it over.
Yeah, and if we look back over to the Comet keys of the victories, they need to keep that hot streak going, but right now, their serve just keep going right into the net, and that's something you can't afford when you're a Comet in a close contest like this.
And an ace to finish off the first set. Lakota East takes a 1-0 lead. We'll be right back after a break.